All right, we're back with Suzanne because she's so fascinating. I can't stop talking to her, can't stop listening to her. And Suzanne, you and I were just having a conversation about overcoming. You can overcome anything, and I agree, and I think it's important, and I want to get your opinion on this too, that doctors do not give people with mental health conditions a prognosis of you'll never get out of this, you'll never get better.
Yeah.
Because why can't you? Why can you heal from physical injuries and not or physical health problems and not mental health problems? It's ridiculous, in my opinion. What's your opinion about that?
Well, I think that it just depends on the person and their determination. There are a lot of people out here. I saw a gentleman yesterday. He was jogging with a prosthetic. And he wasn't going to let that stop him from doing something he enjoyed.
Yeah, I have a friend who's he's not quadriplegic. He has partial use of his right arm, and he ran the LA Marathon in his wheelchair with one arm.
Yeah.
I think it was outfitted so he wouldn't be turning,
Right.
or something. But it's just incredible
I
what we're
have
capable
a
of.
friend, and he's double prosthetic, and he's in an electric wheelchair. But I'll tell you what, it has not taken his spirit down at all.
No, well, they say your set point is what it is.
Yeah.
You can raise your set point, and by that I mean the way you feel overall. It's kind of like a norm for you, and then there's lows and highs, right?
Yes.
And you can raise that set point so that your highs are a little bit higher and your lows are not as low.
Exactly.
And you can do that through healthy living, meditation, all kinds of stuff like that.
And the Lord.
And prayer and the Lord and faith.
The
And
thing that's one thing I love about here is, the Union Gospel Mission. I have a problem with not my attitude, but some people turn me the wrong way. Like, I had a really bad black eye from this guy. He's never liked me since he's got here, and there are a lot of people he doesn't like. But I was sitting in a chair one morning, and I'd been sitting there all morning, and he took my chair. And I asked him to please get out of my chair so I could have it and sit back down. And he said no. And because of his disrespect for me the whole time, one of the staff members said that he felt that, because I don't know where it came from. This anger just came over me, and I took him, I grabbed the back of the chair, and I put him on his butt. And then he comes out a few minutes later, I'm sitting over here on the bench, and he punched me in the face.
Was he kicked out of the shelter?
No. The police told me that I could press charges against him, but he could also press charges against me. And I wasn't going to jail for him. I wasn't giving him that satisfaction. And I just let it go, because that's what I was told to do, just let it go. And, granted, this is the end of the black eye, but I'll never forget that. And yesterday morning, I was having problems with some of my health issues. And this morning, I was up getting ready to come out here at 4:30 in the morning. I was out here by 4:45, and the whole time I'm in there, he's working, trying to get the mats all taken care of, and so that we can, all get up and then go back in and get the tables and chairs ready for us to go back in for coffee. And then the whole time he's walking by me, he's saying bad stuff about me. And I'm just like, there's this lady in there, and he says, well, he talks bad about everybody. And I'm like, yeah, but he hasn't disrespected you the way he has disrespected me.
Yeah.
And, men don't hit women. And if they do, they should be punished for it. But I have a theory, and it comes through the Lord, that he will take care of those in time. In his time, he will take care of the bad people. And when it comes time for him to die, and he will die eventually because we all are,
Yeah.
the Lord will tell him, no, you're not coming into my kingdom. You're going to hell because you are a mean, evil person. And you can repent.
And I think sometimes people go to hell while they're still alive.
Yeah,
What do you think about that?
The Catholics have this, when you die, you go to purgatory.
Mm.
And throughout my life, I have realized that life in itself is purgatory. We live in purgatory. That's why it's so hard for a lot of people. All the drugs.
That makes sense because we're in between, right? We don't know which way we're going to go.
In between. And, I'm going to heaven. I know that. But a lot of people that I care about and I love aren't going to go to heaven.
They'll be down there with me and the fun people. That's right. That's where we'll be.
No, you're not going to hell. The thing
If
is,
you are going through hell, keep going. And check in with good friends, family, loved ones.
if you have
mental health.
If you have the opportunity, reconnect with your family.
Reconnect.
Reconnect with them and, apologize. It's hard to apologize. However, it is something that the Lord requires of us to get into heaven. That's why I forgave my mom and her husband, because I know that's what the Lord told me to do.
And that's why you can't take Christ out of Christmas.
Nope.
Good night, folks.